Hello, welcome to Leslie's Mystic Den, and today I have for you a timeless pick a card reading that basically any messages that you need to know from your guides or your higher self. Today, any questions that you've been maybe thinking about will be answered in this reading. And what I need for you to do is to take 3 deep mindful breaths. Think about the kind of messages that you need to receive from your higher self. Remain open to any messages that you need to hear right now. So, this is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So 1, 2, 3, and yeah, just take a moment to just ask the universe, ask your guides, what do you need to know right now? What kind of questions you want answered right here, right now? What kind of questions have been ruminating in your head and you just want to know what to do? This message will let you know right now. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into pile number 1 right here. So let me do this. Oops. All right. Okay, welcome to pile number 1. So, for those who chose pile number 1, anything that you've been wondering about, any questions that you have, will be answered with this pile. Alright. So, this is your... Okay. We're gonna go into tarot first. Okay. Okay. So the way I communicated with my guides to answer this message for you is to know the situation. We have your past, present, future. Okay, so in your past, I see that you have been going your own path, making your own way, whether you saw the end of it, whether you somehow had a feeling how far this idea, this job, how far it could go, but it seems like you also have this underlining sense of you should have gone the other path towards something that made you feel happy, that made you feel content, whole, represented by the Knight of Cups right here. And it's interesting that both of these cards are not facing each other. So I'm taking that into account, that in the past maybe you were in a relationship, or not, it doesn't even need to be in that sort of sense, but maybe this could be a job, something you wanted to do, like that you really liked, but then you also at the same time went somewhere else. Represented by the Fool, you're going after the things you want to do, to like a leap of faith. And so I have that there for your past. This is what happened. So your present, we see that you are coming out of this space of not feeling like you're able to give because could be financial stagnation at the moment, or you're just saving up and you are just being smart about your finances, and you're coming out of this energy of like not having enough, not feeling like you're having enough. So basically in the present, like you are also giving. Well, it is the season of giving, of course, too, so that's also a reason why this is in the present. You are buying gifts for people, or you feel like you can finally buy gifts for people. That's kind of like, because you're coming out of this saving and saving kind of energy, because this card's in reverse. And for your future, I have the Ace of Swords, which signifies new communication towards maybe a job, or you're finally collaborating with someone, because I see that this rose right here from the Fool, from the other person, showing up here. And since you got the Ace of Swords, that's like your rose right here. Yeah. You're gonna get communication about could be a job or someone you've been waiting to reconnect with that you met in the past when you decided to take a chance and go towards something you wanted to fully enjoy without seeing the end of it. I don't know why I keep wanting to say that, like, you didn't care if you didn't see the end of it. You just wanted to do it. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Ace of Swords, your future, you're gonna get a message. Someone's going to send you something. Maybe a rose. And we have for your oracle cards, Victory, Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard. Oh, sorry. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. I don't know if you guys saw the candle really flickered. But this one, Victory. Alright. Then we have Overcoming Difficulties, Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. And we also have here Opportunities. These are really good cards to have, especially message that you got in your past. Whether I have a feeling it's almost like there was no wrong way that you went about this. You were always going to get this. It was a struggle, but it seems like now with this new word, new message, it's like sounding the alarm of an opportunity that's being offered to you. Yeah. So we have that for pile number 1. I hope this message helped with any questions that you had. You're gonna get an opportunity soon, and this has to do with maybe having a connection with someone and then coming to tell you, like, maybe you are self-employed and more people are like, maybe in your close friend group, getting like sending each other, I want to say, like, small businesses, like things like that. Like, you are part of a small business, and the more people that basically share your business word of mouth, like, you're going to be blessed by a lot of money or just something that you've been waiting for. It's like a big opportunity finally for you to be doing this, and you are actually really loving it and enjoying it. So again, these messages are very general, and please take messages that resonate with you and leave anything that doesn't. Remember, the collective message for this pile number 1, you guys are going to receive an opportunity in the future through some sort of communication, maybe through email as well. That's what I'm getting. But yeah, put yourself out there, and like this card says, you're overcoming the difficulties. The worst has already happened. You are finally at your goal. Or, yes, you are at your goal. And that's why, I mean, even here, celebrating with flowers, it's correlating with this. If you're a plant business, this is also really good. I feel like I just wanted to say that, like, any small businesses, okay, guys? Let's support small businesses during the holidays. And yeah, so pile number 1, that was your message. I hope you resonated. Please let me know down in the comments what you thought of this reading, and I will link in my description box if you guys want a private reading. I'll link my website down below, and also my Instagram and Twitter and so on. You'll see in the description box. So yeah, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, and I really hope that this message answered any of your questions. And yeah, good luck to y'all all. And yeah, let's go into pile number 2. Alright, hello, welcome to pile number 2, and we are going to have a timeless message. Any questions that you have will be answered in this pile for you for pile number 2. Alrighty, let's go on in. Let's see. So we have here. Okay, and okay. So for those who chose pile number 2, the way I went about doing this message for you guys to understand the situation was to pull a past, present, and future. So I see that in your past, you got a 10 of Pentacles, signifying you basically felt secure, whether financially or maybe finally securing a home, finally finding a home, finally being able to move in somewhere by yourself maybe, or even with like a family. And for your present time, I see that you got Temperance in reverse, meaning basically it's kind of in the hands of the universe right now, what is occurring in your situation, and you have to go with the flow, was a message I just heard right now. And you have to understand the way things need to balance. The way things need to balance out. Yeah. That's what I get with Temperance. And for your future, I see that you got the Three of Swords in reverse, which means you're coming out of this feeling of pain. You are moving on, I see, in your future. You've already let things play out. This could also revolve a relationship. Whatever happened, happened. But in the future, you will be moving on. You're moving on. This is in reverse. You're coming out of this. And we have here for your oracle cards. Perfect timing. And compassion, Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. You also got Life Review by Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Okay. This happened for a reason. This, it's like whether this was someone you felt really close with, you bonded with, and it ran its course. See, like, the energy's flowing into an hourglass in this card. And this is the perfect time for you to reflect and see. Just see what happens. Go with the flow. Soften your heart with respect to the situation. Yeah. It's time to maybe pull your energy back. And I think it's time to just come to the realization that what happened, happened. You can't do anything now to change it. All that you can do right now is to come back to a space of love to you and to those involved, whether this is also a family situation. And the angels are asking you to take a life review. Time for some self-reflection. Like I mentioned before, sometimes like you will end up moving on, but sometimes in order to move on, you need to reflect on the situation, acknowledge that it happened, acknowledge the feelings that you're feeling, and show yourself some love so that you can move forward with your life. There are so many things that is just out of our hands, and that's just how we have to take it, right? Okay, pile number 2. I really hope that this message answered any questions that you had, and that some healing words were said for you in order to maybe take the step to show yourself some love first, right? Alright, thank you so much for watching pile number 2. Anything that you need will be in the description box, like links to my website, links to my Instagram, Twitter, and so forth. I will have everything linked down below, also these cards as well if you want to know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, those who chose pile number 2. I wish you the best. Happy holidays. Okay. Hello to those who chose pile number 3. This is a timeless message. Any questions that you have will be answered for you specifically for this pile number 3 right here. So let's go into the message. Okay. So, pile number 3, the way I went about this reading is, to understand the situation, was to pull out the past, present, and future. And so, we're going to see that in your past, you came out of a time of self-reflection. You basically, you were taking a time to heal, taking time for yourself, a much needed time. But you came out of that in your past. And in your present, you feel extremely happy. I can see here that in regards to a relationship, whether it's with your friends, your family, or your partner, you are very happy. Your cup is being filled with not just water or whatever you like to drink, rainbows. I don't know why, but rainbows make me really, really happy. And you have the 10 of cups, so you're drinking rainbows. So that's your current present. And your future, I see that you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. So that means is you are going to be going through the next stage in your life. You are going to be manifesting the next stage for your life that you want. So maybe right now when you receive this message, I would say do a manifestation spell, or try and manifest the life you want for your relationships here. It seems that your wish for the future is gonna be granted. Is kind of how I feel like. So let's go to the oracle cards. So we have Counselor, Sensitivity, and Remain Positive. So with Counselor, Archangel Azrael says, you are your natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. And you also got Sensitivity, Archangel Henia. You are extra sensitive to these energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So it seems to me that you love being there for people. You are being guided to help people. That's kind of what I'm getting here, especially with 10 of Cups, that you are extremely happy doing what you do in your relationships, which is being there for that other person, showing up for them. If they need something, you are there. You are emotionally fulfilled in your relationships, and that means you intuitively understand how they work, and that is what you are doing, you are being guided to do. All there is to the future now is to remain positive. You are on the right path and you are going to get that reward. Alright, pile number 3. That concludes the messages for pile number 3. And that also concludes this video. If you want to book a private reading with me, I will have links down below in the description box. If you are curious about the decks that I'm using, I will have that also linked down below. And also to my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and all of that. So thank you so much for clicking and watching this video. I hope that this message gave you clarity to your situation, because this is a message that you needed to hear right now. Let me know what you thought in the in the comment section. And if you have any questions, you can also leave a question as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because I am going to continue putting out more pick a card readings. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing day. And happy holidays, everyone. Bye bye.